Radical accountability, I think, is the only way that this happens. I think, especially in the last couple of years, it's been very disheartening seeing so many, I'd say larger organizations, but smaller as well, almost tokenize these roles of, hiring a chief, diversity, equity, inclusion officer, and that being this sort of check mark that work is being done within that organization, not actually understanding all of the other barriers that may exist within that hierarchy, that person is not actually equipped or empowered to make real change, regardless of their title or because, that commitment's been made. There's so many deeper, almost onion layers of each organization that need to change to really create that systemic alteration in hierarchies and power dynamics and structures, et cetera. So as leaders, I think we need to be radically accountable to our teams and to external stakeholders that we serve to share what we are concretely doing, not in words, but in actions. How are we measuring what we are doing when it comes to DEI? What commitments are we making in the short term? What commitments are we actually striving for in the long term? We're on a journey at Startup Canada when it comes to accessibility. How do we build in enough funding and partners and strategic partners who can advise us to ensure every single part of Startup Canada is accessible? If you are joining us at an in-person event and you might be hearing impaired, if you're joining us online and need some type of additional support to ensure that you can have the right screen reader, how do we both build the education around our team who may not navigate some of those barriers, but ensure that every single door you come to at Startup Canada is an accessible one. And that's a journey, right? We're not going to be able to flip a switch and have that change tomorrow. But how can I, as a leader or as a manager, be radically accountable to that commitment and to that path? So I would love to see more leaders share those plans, share some of those hurdles as how they navigate through. This is not easy. And I think, sharing more resources and sort of journeys along that way to be open about those conversations also makes it, less this kind of hidden secret on the side that people are working on. It puts it really out in the open for everybody to share their experience.